iPhone X, the device that took the iPhone designs to the whole new level. You can buy iPhone X at great price as the price of this device has been dropped. It also has iOS 13, so you are able to get access to a dark mode, a much better Apple Maps app and much more. iPhone X will also get the iOS 14 update next year as Apple is good at updating its older devices. Apple introduced the new design for iPhone 6, but till the iPhone 8 Plus, there were no change happened in the design, but all the things changed when Apple released the iPhone X. iPhone X is not just good in terms of design, but Apple did the fantastic job. It's slightly taller than the iPhone 8, but much narrower and smaller than the iPhone 8 Plus. It strikes the perfect balance, especially since you are getting a 5.8-inch display. The front and rear of the device are made up of glass. It's packed filled with fingerprints after a few hours of use, but it looks more gorgeous if you wipe down the device, as we have seen large bezels on iPhone 8 Plus. But for this device, Apple changed the front design completely, as there are less bezels and no room for home button. Well, if there is no home button, it means that there is no fingerprint scanner in this device. Instead, Apple introduced facial recognition. All of the components for Face ID, infrared camera, fluid illuminator, dot projector are placed beneath the notch. For most pupils, iPhone X's notch is disturbing, but I found it perfect for my taste, as I prefer notch display on smartphones. You notice the notch when the screen is on or when you play videos, but in all other instances, it fades into the background. Certain apps, such as Apple's Music, being one use software trickery to blank out the notch. In the space either side of the notch, you will find the battery indicator and time. Annoyingly, you can no longer see the battery percentage remaining or whether you have a pair headphones connected without opening the control center. I think notch gives the iPhone X more impressive look. Apple used the Retina IPS LCD in iPhone 8 Plus, but they switched the display to Super Retina OLED. Samsung, Google, and many other Android phone makers have been using this technology for some time now, but Apple finally joined this tech. This is also the highest resolution screen ever on an iPhone, with a slightly odd 2436 by 1125 pixels. Plus, there is support for the DCI P3 color gamut and Dolby Vision HDR. Apple's OLED come from Samsung, and while there is a small shift to blue if you tilt the device off axis. Colors on the iPhone X are more natural and the saturation isn't quite so intense. Apple also used True Tone tech in the iPhone X. True Tone alters the color temperature of display according to the environment you are in, reducing the harsh blue tone. 3D Touch makes a return too, allowing you to perform alternative actions and applying different levels of pressure on the screen. I'm impressed by the iPhone X display. I think you should give a try to this device. I used the Samsung facial recognition as well as iris scanner, but I am not completely satisfied with the unlocking speed. It's a little bit slow as compared to the iPhone X. I found the iPhone X facial recognition much accurate every time I unlock the device, and it's faster than the Note 9's facial recognition. iPhone X Face ID work in both light and dark areas. It also works even when you are wearing glasses. The processor powering the iPhone X is same as the iPhone 8 Plus, which is the A11 Bionic chip paired with 3GB of RAM. This processor is still a fast processor. The A11 Bionic is a 6-core processor with 2 high power and 4 low power cores that almost carry all the heavy tasks you put on it. As I told in my iPhone 8 Plus review about the performance, if you haven't watched that video yet, so click on the iCard button to watch the iPhone 8 Plus long-term review. In short, this device can handle heavy tasks such as playing video games and using social media apps for a long time, and animations are pretty smooth. Even though the screen stretches nearly edge to edge, there is still room for the dual speakers. For the dual speaker setup of the past few iPhones, this sees one forward-facing speaker on the front and a downward-firing unit on the bottom working together. Sound will no longer be blocked by your hand when you are watching video in landscape orientation. iPhone X is upgradable to the iOS 13. The great thing about iOS 13 is that the most awaited dark mode is now available on all the iPhones running on iOS 13. There are some privacy policy changes and some other apps changes. iOS 13 also lets you share audio with multiple pairs of AirPods, improves the Apple Maps app, and adds in many handy UI tweaks. As there is no home button, you can swipe up from the bottom to head to the main screen, and swipe and hold to access the multitasking menu. If you are switching to iPhone X, you probably have to face some problems to get used to of these gestures as there is no home button. One of the few iPhone 10 exclusive features is Animoji. These are, as the name suggests, emoji that you can animate through the tech that features inside the Face ID camera. It's ridiculously addictive to turn yourself into a unicorn with your facial expressions. The iPhone 10 has dual 12MP cameras on the rear. The main wide-angle camera is optically stabilized with an f1.8 aperture, but the telephoto lens here has been updated as this lens is also optically stabilized with an aperture of f2.8 to f2.4. Both upgrades make the camera of iPhone 10 more better, as now iPhone 10 can capture more better pics in low light conditions. Apple says it has completely rebuilt the sensor, making it larger and faster, and there is a new ISP image signal processor for better textures and colors. Photos taken by using the main camera are truly impressive. Pictures are more saturated as compared to the previous iPhones, with amazing dynamic range and vivid colors. This makes it excellent for landscape shots, offering a fantastic feeling of depth. Even in low-light scenarios, I found the iPhone 10 camera done a great job. Low-light photos are clean and crisp. I'm completely satisfied with the camera quality. I used the iPhone 8 Plus, and the thing I found is that I almost complete 1.5 days with a single charge on iPhone 8 Plus, while this is not a case with iPhone 10. iPhone 10 haven't matched the battery timing of iPhone 8 Plus, but I completed a day with iPhone 10 without any kind of battery issue. iPhone 10 joined the iPhone 8 and iPhone 8 Plus in terms of wireless charging. Wireless charging maxes out at 7.5 watt fast wireless charging, which is less powerful than the Samsung Galaxy S10. The most irritating thing is that there is still no fast charger in the box. iPhone 10 supports fast charging, but you can boost up the charging speed if you have a fast charger. This is the perfect device. It has amazing display, gorgeous glossy design, and many other features that will make you to stick with this device. If you want a more faster phone, then I will suggest iPhone XR. iPhone XR available with bunch of different colors, and it has single rear camera. There is a lack of OLED tech on iPhone XR. Another phone I will suggest is iPhone 11. It has dual rear camera, many different colors, and some extra features. Now it's on you. Which iPhone will be your next daily driver? Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is Hamza. This is Advanced Unboxer, and I'll catch you in the next one.